Welcome back to the channel, folks. Or if this is your first time here, buckle up, because you're in for a wild ride. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into the icy abyss of the unexplained, the disturbing, the downright terrifying. We've got 10 true stories, each more chilling than the last, that'll leave you sleeping with the lights on for weeks. So grab your blankets, hold on tight, and get ready to descend into the darkness with me, because tonight, we confront the unknown. Picture this. It's 1959, the dead of winter. A group of 9 experienced hikers venture deep into the Ural Mountains of Russia, but they never return. Weeks later, their tent is discovered, ripped open from the inside, as if something, or someone, forced their way out. Inside, their belongings lay scattered, alongside their shoes, and some of their clothing. But here's where it gets truly unsettling. Search parties eventually locate the hikers' bodies, scattered across the mountainside, some partially clothed, some with strange injuries, like internal bleeding, and fractured skulls, but no external wounds. Their faces, frozen in expressions of sheer terror. What drove these experienced hikers to abandon their tent in the dead of night, barefoot and barely dressed? What unspeakable force did they encounter on that desolate mountain? The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed. This story takes us to 1922, to a small farmstead nestled in the Bavarian countryside. The Hinterkaifeck farm, home to 6 unsuspecting souls, about to be thrust into a nightmare. Days before the murders, the family reported strange occurrences: footsteps in the attic, a missing house key, an unsettling feeling that they were being watched. Then, on a cold March night, the unthinkable happened. The entire family, along with their maid, were brutally murdered with a pickaxe. The killer? Never found. Adding to the eeriness, the killer remained at the farm for days after the murders, feeding the cattle, even eating their food. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain a chilling testament to the darkness that can lurk in the most unexpected places, a stark reminder that even within the supposed safety of our homes, evil can find a way in. In 2013, Elisa Lam, a young Canadian student, traveled to Los Angeles, a trip that would tragically be her last. Her disappearance from the Cecil Hotel and the subsequent discovery of her body in the hotel's water tank captivated the world and sent chills down everyone's spines. Security footage from the hotel's elevator captured Elisa's bizarre behavior in the hours leading up to her disappearance. She's seen talking and gesturing to someone, or something, that isn't there, hiding in the elevator, as if she's playing a terrifying game of hide-and-seek. How did Elisa end up in the water tank, a place only accessible through a locked door? Was she a victim of foul play, or did something more sinister, more unexplainable, lead to her demise? The circumstances surrounding Elisa Lam's death remain shrouded in mystery, a haunting reminder that sometimes reality can be stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. Chapter 4. A Night of Unthinkable Horror, the Villisca Axe Murders. Imagine a quaint Iowa town, the year 1912, a family of 6, and 2 young guests, all tucked safely in their beds, unaware that their peaceful slumber is about to be shattered. In the dead of night, an intruder entered the home, armed with an axe. Each member of the Moore family, and their 2 young visitors, were brutally murdered in their sleep. The killer, never identified, but the weapon of choice, the axe, left behind an unspeakable scene of carnage. The Villisca Axe murders remain one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries in American history, a chilling reminder that evil can strike anywhere, even in the heartland of America, even within the walls of our own homes. Chapter 5. The Fury Within, the Enfield Poltergeist. Our next stop takes us across the pond to Enfield, England, where in 1977, a seemingly ordinary house became a hotbed of paranormal activity. The Hodgson family, particularly 11-year-old Janet, became the target of a malevolent entity that tormented them relentlessly. Objects moved on their own, furniture overturned, disembodied voices echoed through the halls. And Janet herself seemed to be at the epicenter of the chaos, levitating in her sleep, speaking in demonic voices. The Enfield poltergeist case became one of the most well-documented cases of paranormal activity, with countless witnesses, including police officers and paranormal investigators, all bearing witness to the unexplainable events that unfolded within that seemingly cursed home. Was it a hoax, or a genuine case of demonic possession? The Enfield poltergeist case continues to divide skeptics and believers alike, a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be fully explained. Chapter 6. Beauty and the Beast, The Black Dahlia Murder, Los Angeles, 1947. The city, a beacon of glamour and opportunity, is suddenly gripped by fear, as the brutalized body of Elizabeth Short, a young aspiring actress, is discovered in a vacant lot. Her murder, a gruesome display of violence, shocked even the most hardened detectives. Her body, severed at the waist, drained of blood, and her face, slashed into a grotesque Glasgow smile. A chilling calling card that sent shockwaves through the city. Despite numerous suspects and countless theories, the Black Dahlia murder remains unsolved, a haunting reminder that even in the City of Angels, darkness can lurk beneath the surface, and some crimes are simply too horrific to comprehend. In 1974, the Lutz family moved into their dream home, a beautiful colonial on Long Island, unaware that their idyllic life was about to become a living nightmare. The house, the site of a horrific mass murder just a year earlier, seemed to hold on to a darkness that permeated every corner. Strange smells, unexplained noises, cold spots, and even physical attacks plagued the family, driving them to the brink of madness. After just 28 days, the Lutz family fled their dream home, leaving behind all their belongings, claiming the house was possessed by an evil force. The Amityville horror story became a media sensation, spawning books, movies, and countless nightmares. A chilling reminder that some houses hold on to their dark histories, and some doors are best left unopened. Chapter 8. The Shadow Man, the Zodiac Killer. The late 1960s, San Francisco, a city known for its free love and counterculture, is suddenly terrorized by a cryptic killer who seems to vanish into thin air. The Zodiac Killer, as he called himself, taunted police with coded messages, claiming responsibility for a string of murders and threatening more to come. His calling card, a chilling symbol, a circle with a cross through it, left at each crime scene, a chilling reminder of his presence. Despite numerous leads and countless man-hours dedicated to the case, the Zodiac Killer was never caught. His identity, a chilling mystery that continues to haunt us today. "I like killing people because it is so much fun," he wrote in one of his taunting letters, a testament to the darkness that can reside in the human heart, and the chilling reality that some monsters walk among us, undetected. Chapter 9. The Crucible of Fear, the Salem Witch Trials. We travel back in time now to 1692, to Salem, Massachusetts, where fear, paranoia, and religious extremism converged, leading to one of the darkest chapters in American history. What began with a group of young girls experiencing strange fits and convulsions quickly spiraled into a witch hunt, fueled by superstition, accusations, and a thirst for power. Neighbors turned on neighbors, friends turned on friends, as accusations of witchcraft spread like wildfire, consuming the town in a wave of hysteria. Over 200 people were accused of witchcraft, and 20 innocent souls were hanged. Their only crime, being in the wrong place, at the wrong time. The Salem witch trials serve as a chilling reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria, the power of fear, and the importance of critical thinking, even in the face of the unknown. Chapter 10. Drinking the Kool-Aid, the Jonestown Massacre. Our final story takes us to the jungles of Guyana, to a remote settlement called Jonestown, where, in 1978, a charismatic leader, Jim Jones, led his followers, over 900 people, to their deaths in a mass suicide. Jones, a self-proclaimed messiah, had built a following on promises of racial equality, social justice, and ultimately, salvation. But his utopian vision soon morphed into something far more sinister, a cult of personality built on fear, control, and blind obedience. On that fateful day in November, Jones ordered his followers to drink cyanide-laced Flavor Aid, a chilling event that became tragically known as the Jonestown Massacre. The Jonestown Massacre stands as a stark warning about the dangers of cult mentality, the seductive power of charismatic leaders, and the devastating consequences of blind faith. It's a reminder that even in the pursuit of a better world, we must be wary of those who claim to hold all the answers, and that true freedom lies in critical thinking and questioning everything. Well, folks, we've journeyed into the darkest corners of human experience, explored the unexplained, and confronted the truly terrifying. If you managed to make it through this video without sleeping with the lights on tonight, I commend you. But remember, the world is a strange and mysterious place, and sometimes, the truth is far more terrifying than anything we could ever imagine.